Hello, and welcome to a tutorial for Community Meeting, which is a trauma-informed tool that can be used within your organization or even in your personal lives. And it comes from the Sanctuary model, which is a trauma-informed organizational change model. And I am Celeste, and we have April and Shelley from Creating Community Resilience Collaborative.
So why do we do a community meeting, Shelley?
Because we believe that healing, learning, and growth happen in relationships. Community meeting is a trauma-informed tool that helps us to connect with ourselves, with each other, and with our broader communities.
Community meeting allows multiple people and/or organizations to come together around a shared goal.
And this tool helps us to honor the complexity of the human experience within the organizational work that we're doing.
So when would you do a community meeting and who can participate in it? Anytime two or more people get together to discuss mutual work, including staff meetings, one-on-one meetings, and interdepartmental meetings, this is a great tool to employ. Community meeting can be tailored for your organization and used anywhere you are looking to create more connection, such as with your friends or your family.
Community meeting is a tool to help us create shared connection. So we encourage everybody to participate, and we also honor and respect the autonomy of each individual if they choose not to participate. So we'd like to model for you a community meeting. April, Shelley, would either of you like to go first?
Sure, I'll start today, Celeste.
Thank you.
So how are you feeling today, April?
I'm feeling excited, enthusiastic, and productive.
And what is your goal for this meeting?
My goal for this meeting is to complete the recording on this tutorial for community meeting and get it posted to our website later today.
And if you need any help or support today, who can you reach out to if you need it?
I'm going to reach out to my friend Amanda if I need some support or encouragement. Celeste, how are you feeling today?
Today I'm feeling a little defeated.
Celeste, would it be okay if I check in with you after this meeting?
That would be really nice. Thank you, Shelley.
Yeah, thanks, Shelley. What is your goal for this day?
My goal is to find some sources of hope.
And who can you turn to for support if you need it?
I think I'm going to ask Shelley. She offered to check in with me.
I got you, Celeste.
Thank you. And Shelley, how are you feeling?
I am feeling energetic and well-rested.
Great. What is your goal for the meeting or for the day?
I think my goal for today is to continue to support a client that I'm working with.
Great. And if you need support for any reason, who can you turn to?
I think today, if I need support, I'm going to lean on one of my coworkers, Riley.
Great.
So community meeting asks three very specific questions. Why are these the questions?
So when we ask the question during community meeting about how you are feeling, it is really rooted in the effects of trauma that oftentimes when people have experienced violence or any other type of trauma, that they become over time very disconnected from the way that they're feeling or unable to identify what they're feeling.
And we ask, what is your goal for the meeting or for the day? Because people who've experienced trauma frequently feel trapped in the immediacy of right now and it's difficult for them to envision a future that's different. So asking people to think about a goal is asking them to project into the future, think about something that they can accomplish, and feel hopeful about leaving whatever is happening with them right this moment.
And we ask the question, who can you turn to for support if you need it, as a way to build that skill of recognizing when we need help, asking for it, and being able to receive it. When we've experienced something traumatic, we often have not had people to turn to. And so this skill really helps us to build trust in other people, that they can support us through what we need. And so when we are using the tool of community meeting, we want to be careful about some pitfalls that we can fall into. This is really a tool that helps us to build trust and build relationships and connect to ourselves, connect to others, connect to our community. So we want to be mindful to avoid using this tool in ways that could be harmful. Some examples of that might be talking to a colleague after the meeting about how somebody is feeling, or going to that person and saying, you know, you really are upset a lot. We need you to kind of pick up your attitude. We also would not want to use the second question of a goal as a way to pull people into our to-do list or delegate tasks.
Community meeting is also intended to be a quick check-in at the beginning of a meeting. It's not intended to be a therapy session where we talk long and hard about our feelings and why we're having them and the history around those feelings, or a gripe session about what's going on at work and what's wrong with everybody and what's not getting done or being done correctly. It's really intended to be 3 quick questions and 3 quick answers.
It's also really important to use specific feeling words when doing community meeting. That is really the opportunity and the practice of exploring what's going on for you or what you're feeling at that time. It can also be really helpful to have a chart of feeling words available, especially for new participants. And when somebody, or if somebody expresses a negative emotion, and somebody steps up to ask if they want to check in with them later or follow up with them, it's really important for that person offering that support that they follow through. That increases the opportunities for that trust building relationship.
Participants also need to stay future oriented when they're identifying a goal and not list something that they've already accomplished earlier in the day or earlier in the week.
And we also want to make sure that we are identifying a specific person that we can lean on for support. Sometimes we might feel like everybody can help us or only we can help ourselves. But when we're identifying a specific person, that really helps us to practice that skill of leaning on others for support and trusting that they're going to be there for us when we need them.
Thank you so much for watching our tutorial on community meeting. We hope this tool is something that you might try soon in your family or at your organization if you found it to be useful. If you'd like more information on the Sanctuary model, we've provided a website for you to go investigate on your own. We'd also love to invite you to come to the next Lunch, Learn, and Connect on January 13th, 2021, which is advertised at our website, www.ccrdouglascounty.org. And also feel free to email Creating Community Resilience at contact@ccrdouglascounty.org if you have any questions about this or about the work that Creating Community Resilience is doing in our community. Thank you.